Welcome back to Colorado Assassins. In this episode, I'm going to be unlocking the challenges: Green Fingers, Mowed Down, Factory Recall, Crushed It, Doomsday Watch, Carpet Bombing, and Killing Time. You unlock the challenge Green Fingers by starting in the barn.
Well, you know, art comes in many guises. Swords can be beautiful, guns too. And this bomb, I mean, have you seen how tiny it is? Looks like a smartwatch battery. It's so fully integrated with the hardware that most laymen could take it apart and never even notice. Sean Rose might be an uptight, self-righteous prick, but he is a true artist.
Fine, he's an artist, but he's still a bloody coward. Bomb makers. Never liked them, never will.
So I listened to this conversation in the previous episode, but that's just a reminder of some of the conversations from the previous two episodes in which there was a lot of talk about this watch and this explosive battery. Let's read the plans for it here. A blueprint for Rose's watch. Sean Rose has been spending time in his room building an explosive battery unit for the new Link 4 smartwatch. The charge is triggered by an email-carried virus. When the wearer checks his messages, the battery explodes. There's also a note from one of the hackers explaining that the software trigger is completed and has been installed on one of their phones. So we'll finally make all this make sense now. Let's take care of some of the other targets first though. Notably Ezra. And this is a very convenient disguise here that you'll be using a lot if you're playing in this map. This is the Militia Elite that allows you to gain access to the old house here.
Dr. Berg, I didn't recognize you in your work.
No, that's the idea. So, I take it you finally met Rose. The way I hear it, you were on the Interpol's task force to hunt him down. So what's the verdict?
Sean is dedicated, creative, driven.
You don't have to sugarcoat it. The man's an extremist. You've seen the Shanghai plan. Kidnapping children, forcing an innocent man to commit murder. It's distasteful. Rose has no honor, no sense of fair play. The boss asked me here because he wanted to avoid unnecessary cruelty. So why does he tolerate Sean Rose?
Because the boss is not a monster. And right now, well, he needs one.
Sean Rose, freelance terrorist, because sometimes you need a monster. You ought to be in advertising. Anyway, I'm needed back in Peru. I'll see you around, Penelope.
So I shot the lawnmower here.
How can you even smell anything?
Oh. Can you believe I actually forgot I was even wearing my mask? Well, my shrink would have a field day.
Say, how many packs do you have left? Damn Rose keeps bumming mine.
Reynard's bringing a carton on Tuesday. If you run out, I've got some recreational hallucinogens in my garage lab. I'll be happy to conjure up a dose for you.
Yeah, that's probably a little strong for me. Thanks anyway, Doc.
Suit yourself.
I shot the lawnmower to create an oil leak. That way when Ezra smokes, he dies. He blows up. That unlocks the challenge Mowed Down. So I'm just gonna come around here so I can infiltrate the old farmhouse.
Talk to me, what's going on?
I had some pretty big explosions! Fucking hell!
Tell me. Berg is tied up in interrogation.
I'm gonna destroy some of the evidence. But I need that one guy to turn around first. Man, let's speed him up by turning off the server. That way he'll come investigate.
Okay, that was mildly annoying.
That way I can quickly shoot the evidence here, not have to worry about cameras anymore. That was way too close. I almost had to reset. That's alright. We made it. He didn't see me. Basically, just want to sneak through here. Just gonna knock this guy in the teeth when he turns around. There we go. Boom. Break his nose. Nice. Alright. Let's go hide him. Again, if somebody sees you, but you knock him out and you hide him, it doesn't really count against your rating. That's why I don't care too much that he saw me and I just kind of ran in there. Make sure I grab this weapon, though. So the main reason I came in here is to pick up the smartwatch battery. That's the explosive one. Once you do pick up that battery, you unlock the challenge Factory Recall, by the way. And since I'm here, might as well get the face mask.
Holy shit! Will someone shut that thing off?
And pick up the hacker's phone that triggers the explosion. That's obviously going to be important as well.
Maybe it was just a poltergeist. Are you some kind of clown or a performance artist?
Alright, so there's that. So now I don't have to worry about it anymore. Just gotta go kill the other targets. I'm actually gonna begin with Maya. So let me get this technician out of the way, so I can set up a death trap for Maya.
Possible intruder. Sweeping area. Over.
Ideally, I'll get him in here, that way his body can stay out of sight.
Yeah, you're really spazzing out here, mister.
Nah.
Get it all out.
I hate when they start freaking out at me for no reason. It's whatever though. Let me get him in here.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, and I'll take his disguise as well.
I've only got 2 hands, boss. I can't work much faster.
That is Maya Parvati, Sri Lankan assassin turned pirate turned insurgent.
So I need to get rid of this guy as well.
Is that?
And let me try to lure him over here in this corner. That way he's closer to a crate that I can dispose of him.
And it's back on. Huh. Command, thought I heard something. Checking it out.
I basically just have to clear this area out again so I can set up a death trap of doom for Maya. It's gonna be pretty exciting. I'm gonna crush every bone in her body.
Command, we're good. Standing down.
All right. So I think the stage is set. Now I just have to wait for Maya to cycle back around here. Might take a while, so I'll do some editing if I have to. Okay, here she comes. And with those 2 guys out of the way, I can lure her over here with a coin.
What's going on?
And you can see what's going to happen pretty obviously here. If you kill her like that, you obviously unlock the challenge, Crushed It.
Man, do you copy? I repeat, there's been an accident requesting immediate medevac City now.
The vans. From what I'm hearing, they're getting ready for some secret mission in Mexico. But they never share intel. It's like they don't really trust us.
Yeah, you're right on the money, bro.
It's just bad for morale. A crew must be like one big organism, you know? We move together, and we fight together, and God forbid, we die together. So is it too much to ask what's going on?
I hear you, bro. Would like to have been in the loop on those cars, though.
Alright, so Sean's gonna come in here, but we have to wait a little bit until he finally does. There's a little bit of intel here, might as well read it while we're waiting. Let's see what it says. A memo from Sean Rose describing the need to refurbish the main garage into a functional laboratory for Ezra Berg's chemical experiments. It stressed that the lab needs a lock and must be equipped with high-end tools for analysis and manufacture of various types of drugs. Alright, we've already seen his little makeshift lab. So now I'm basically just gonna go stand in the corner and wait for Sean to come in here. I'll do some editing again if I have to.
1, 2, 3.
So Sean's a little bit triggered by his OCD. He's gonna take off his watch and go wash his hands compulsively. This is my opportunity to put in that explosive battery that I picked up from earlier. I do have to time this perfectly though, so the other two guys don't see me. There we go. Once you do switch the batteries, you do unlock the challenge Doomsday Watch.
Yeah, you're right on the money, bro.
I want to watch him put it back on just for cinematic purposes, I guess.
I hear you, bro. Would like to have been in the loop on those cars, though.
Alright, there you go. He's putting it on. He now has an explosive watch. And I have the phone that triggers that explosion. I can kill him at any time now. Any time of my choosing. I'll probably wait to kill him last, I guess. I don't know. I'll have some fun with this. Let me go take care of Penelope and I'll decide along the way. There he goes. I could blow him up right there. That would be fine. Nah, let's go kill Penelope first. Now I am going to need the basement key in order to gain access to the basement. Could pick up a crowbar, could do a bunch of stuff, but you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and take the basement key here. That way I can also get the Militia Elite disguise since I already took the one from the truck earlier. So I can head back inside the house easily. Again, just gonna wait for this guy to smoke a cigarette. He takes forever because he's a fool. He doesn't care about his lungs. But once he finally turns around, I'll subdue him. Takes the disguise, take the basement key. Alright, let me take care of him. Alright, and the key, of course. Now I'm ready to go finish things up.
Keep fighting for the free world.
So for Penelope, I'm actually going to drop the chandelier on her head. So I'm going to make sure this is aimed properly. And then it's only a matter of waiting for her to get into the right position. So I'll do a little bit of editing until she shows up, of course. Alright, if you look at the mini-map, it is perfect. Boom. And there is Penelope. Dead as hell. Let me go into the basement. And now I can basically send that email to Sean Rose's phone and blow him up that way and then just make my escape here. I like the little kill cam, and you can see that I killed a hacker along with him. The poor hacker got caught on the kill cam. That's alright though. It's alright. And now this dude's freaking out. That's okay. Use the mask here. And we're good to go. Again, I'm going to skip all this because we've already seen it in the first episode here in Colorado. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope to see you on the next one. We're going to do more challenges here in Colorado. Be sure to subscribe, leave a like, and see you next time.
Someone found something.
Get out, 47. We got what we came for.
What about the shadow?
He is no longer our primary concern. ICA has been compromised. I always wondered if Providence was real, but I never actually. I will need to confer with the board, but mark my words, 47. This will have consequences.